cheese, you've got the cheese. Welcome to Chris B Movies. My name is Chris and I love B Movies. And this is the second installment of the Cheezy Review series. And we're doing Action Point starring Johnny Knoxville and Chris Pontius. And this is straight after Jackass. Now that they're big celebrities on MTV, they're going to make a movie. Oh yeah. Where Johnny Knoxville, aka DC, is the owner of Action Point, a low-rent, out-of-control amusement park with a ride designed with minimum safety for maximum fun. People get hurt, they leave, and they're happy. Oh yeah. Johnny Knoxville, Chris Pontius, none of them superb actors, but you know what? This movie, suspend your disbelief. Go into it seeing that it's a Johnny Knoxville, Chris Pontius film. They're both in it, and it's not going to be very good. Yeah, so it starts off with DC talking to his granddaughter, who's, Boogie's daughter, his daughter, actually. A lot of daughters in there. And he's telling her about a story when he owned an amusement park called Action Point. It's an amusement park where there are no rules. The rides, get put together, but, people could just fall off. And that's the fun of Action Point. But then some people are trying to shut it down and turn the place into condos because there's another amusement park, a real serious amusement park that opened up nearby with millions of rides that are all safe. And they're really looking down Action Point as this is a place where people are going to get hurt, maybe even killed. I mean, are people signing waivers before they come in here? And Johnny Knoxville and his crew, aka DC Boogie, his daughter, and their crew are trying to stop this from happening so that Action Point stays around for a very, very long time. And gives people kind of a selection. Yeah, you want to go on the safe rides or the non-safe rides, Come join in. Action Point's a lot of fun. There's actually a bear who's an alcoholic bear who drinks beer. The only way to get him out and to basically do your bidding for you, because DC kind of has a connection with him, is to just supply him with beers. Like literally, they put a bunch of beers around, and Bear just comes up and just picks it up and starts drinking them all. This is the only thing that Bear lives for, is drinking beers. So this is just a side character. That's what, but it's a real bear, so don't be confused. It's not some guy in a bear suit, okay? I'm just letting you know that. It's not that cheesy, okay? The stunts in this film are not as good as Jackass's, but they don't need to be. The story itself and the acting and the dialogue are all cheesy as all get out. Trying to make amends, they actually put in a petting zoo, but they kind of go into the woods and just pick up any animal they can. We're talking about roosters, and we're talking about porcupines, and basically that's their little petting zoo. And they have an alligator, and of course, the big bear. Will Action Point shut down for good? Will Johnny Knoxville, DC, and his crew win the war and keep Action Point forever? You gotta check it out. A lot of big surprises, twists and turns, so much fun. People getting hurt, riding, and of course, the Jackass stunts are there in enormity, but not as good as they do in the series. Not as spectacular as in the series. It's just people just falling off rides, leaving, getting hurt, saying, hey, I'll be back next week. But definitely check out Action Point. No good acting in this one. For true cinephiles, don't watch this one. Please don't. Action Point. I'm going to put this one on the Cheese-ometer, 1 through 20 being the best cheese. Because if you have 20 good cheeses and 1 bad cheese, you want to go back to the 20 good cheeses. I'm just saying. Because why would you want a bad cheese? I mean, it's stupid. But anyway, I give this one a solid 17. It was a lot of fun, albeit not as fun as watching Jackass the movie or the series. But this is kind of like Johnny Knoxville's coming out of the Jackass world and going into movie world with a nice, cute little comedy. Suspend your disbelief. Don't go in seeking this film out to be good. It's cheesy fun, though, I must say. It is absolutely cheesy fun. Chris Pontius is probably the worst actor I've ever seen in my life, but there's something so likable about him. I mean, yeah, come on. He's a member of Jackass. Oh, yeah. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching my cheesy reviews, and you'll know if you want to watch this film. Most of you will look at it as a real clunker, but not Chris B Movies, because I'm into the cheese, baby. More cheese, the better. I'll see you next week. Stay cheesy.